Malchus?
Nicodemus.
Malchus, what are you doing here? Wasn't Caiaphas expecting you?
He might have been, but I'm no longer certain he wants my service.
But why? You are always a faithful servant.
Something has happened, Nicodemus, and I think it is changing everything I believe.
What do you mean? What has happened?
I went to the Garden of Gethsemane with men from the council to arrest Jesus. One of his disciples, Peter it was, struck me with his sword. And I'm not certain anymore, but he spoke words to me, words that are stirring something in my heart and won't let me go.
I have experienced that. The words Jesus speaks go straight to a man's inner heart, and they change you, my friend. So you see, there is more to this man, to Jesus.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but Jesus is no longer with us.
But his words are, and this is not the end.
Mary, what else did Jesus say?
He said that in 3 days he would rise again.
Really?
I am Joanna, John's mother.
And I am John, and this is Mary, the mother of Jesus.
And what about you? You're the girl from the square.
My name is Esther. This is my daughter, Rebecca.
And is this...
That is Caleb, my husband. Because he was desperate and wanted to feed his family, he stole a loaf of bread, and the Romans put him to death.
Joseph of Arimathea went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. He purchased a new tomb and will lay his body there. I have brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes to wrap his body for the burial.
I will help you.
We will help.
I will help as well.
I will help you with Caleb.
And I will help as well.
We will bury Caleb's body. We must hurry. It is the beginning of High Sabbath. We must get home, Anna.
Maybe we should accept their invitation.
You are speaking of joining the disciples of Jesus? To pray?
Yes, although they are in mourning.
Yet they seem so hopeful.
Do you think it's true?
Do I think what is true?
That this man will rise alive again from the dead.
God works many strange and wondrous things, Anna. I'm trying to understand.
And what of the veil?
And the darkness.
And the earthquake?
And my healing.
Was he the Christ? Is he Messiah?
Disease would have me act as if these things never happened, to turn a deaf ear to them.
But you said your hearing was restored.
And yet, if I don't deny, we will be excommunicated. I will lose my position. They might even put me to death.
They would certainly put us out, into the street. We can't do it. This is our life, Malchus. Our life. We have no choice but to remain silent.
Our silence may buy us a seat in the synagogue, but it won't buy us a seat in heaven, I'm sure.
Won't God forgive us? God is merciful. Surely he wouldn't want us to lose our livelihood, would he?
If I am silent now, how many more times will I silently compromise? I couldn't sleep last night.
Neither could I.
I was thinking about all the compromising I have been doing, and I've concluded that my whole life is a lie. I sit with the religious men and then plot and scheme to do dishonorable things. When Jesus healed my ear, he opened my eyes, Anna. I'm tired of compromising. I want to honor God.
Our whole world would be turned upside down. Where would we go? What would we do? This is the only life we know. Malchus?
How does one change direction suddenly? Where does one go when events such as these occur? Do we simply go back and be as before, as if nothing happened? How do we move forward?
Forward, away from what we know, what we are familiar with? Shall we go hide in the caves like King David did?
Maybe that's not such a bad idea. When was the last time you and I laughed together?
I cannot recall. How is it we can laugh in the midst of such sadness?
Our marriage, our lives, all changing so fast, too fast.
Can I share something with you, Malchus?
Please do, Anna.
It was a hard thing, probably the hardest thing I've ever experienced yesterday.
Helping Esther bury her husband?
Yes, but for a brief moment.
She felt like the daughter you always wanted.
Did you feel that way too?
Of course. Why do you think I invited her over to spend the Sabbath with us?
Do you think she'll come?
I hope she does. She shouldn't be alone today.
Are we joining ourselves to them, Malchus? Are we to become rebels, outcasts?
I don't know, Anna. What Jesus did for me there in the garden cannot be denied. My heart is churning in me, yet I just don't know. Who's there?
Esther and Rebecca.
Oh, my dears, please come in. Come in. Oh,
We didn't know what we were going to do. Thank you for inviting us. We feel so lost now.
oh, please come in. Sit down. Rest. Dear child, let me get you some water. What has happened? You can tell us.
They came last night in the name of Caiaphas. We are not welcome in synagogue.
You are welcome here, Esther. Yes, you will stay with us. Who's there?
It's the centurion from the marketplace.
Why are you here?
Nicodemus sent me to warn you. Jaziz and some council guards are on their way to arrest you.
Why? Why would I be arrested? I've done no wrong, broken no law.
Jaziz seeks your position and has told the high priest that you are a traitor.
Traitor? What would make him say such a thing?
Perhaps it's because of what happened in the garden. I saw what happened. I saw Jesus speak to you. Malchus, when he touched you and healed your ear, did he say something to you? I noticed how he leaned quite close and seemed to speak to you. Will you tell me what he said?
Yes, he spoke. It made no sense to me, but I heard a word that pierced my heart. What did he mean? I don't understand, and yet I can feel in my heart somehow that what he spoke to me is the truth.
Do you believe that Jesus was the Messiah?
Not at first. I struggled with the words he said, the parables he spoke, and the teachings. So different and hard to believe, to understand. Then my servant grew ill and begged me to ask Jesus to heal him. Jesus freely did as I asked, without asking anything of me in return.
Mary of Magdalene claims he will rise from the dead. Do you believe that?
I believe in truth. I believe that when Jesus spoke, he spoke the truth. That truth pierces the hearts, and I think that's why the Jewish leaders wanted him dead. His truth pierced their hearts, and they could not bear it. This is true. What will you do? It's like a blade that cuts deep inside of you. Time cannot heal what the truth will reveal. Truth is like an arrow. It divides the joints and the marrow. It digs deep within and reveals all your sin. It can set you free when you choose to believe true. You must hurry and leave here before Jaziz arrives. Do you have somewhere you can go?
Where could we go that the council would not think to look for us?
And Esther and Rebecca, where will they go? I've promised to protect them.
Nicodemus will be meeting with some of the disciples of Jesus at the marketplace. I could take you to them.
Oh, Malchus, surely there would be no hope for retaining our seat in the synagogue then.
They are coming to arrest me, and I fear our seat in the synagogue has already been taken from us. Come, we'll meet with Nicodemus and these followers of Jesus, and see what they have to say.
We must hurry.
Malchus, open up in the name of the Sanhedrin.
Mary, over here. Where are the others?
I'm not sure.
We must find them. We must all be together. Malchus, Malchus. Thank you, Centurion, for bringing him here to me.
It isn't safe for you here.
I have secured a place, an upper room. We can meet safely there.
Good. Go there and lock yourselves in. I will mislead them for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Centurion.
We will see what God will do.
Malchus, I'm glad you have chosen to join us.
I don't know that I've joined you, but I know I need to understand, to get answers.
Jesus is our answer, Malchus. God sent his Son because he loves us.
Yes, I know it's hard for you to see beyond what man can do. Life is hard and the light is dim. Turn from the world and look to him, because God is love and that's the way it is. God is love and that's the way it is.
My name's Rebecca, and who are you?
My name's Elizabeth, and how do you do?
She knows exactly what God can do.
After the doctors told me I was through, I went to Jesus with a blood issue. I pushed through the crowd and touched his hem. In an instant I was healed and made right with him. So you see,
God is love and that's the way it is. God is love and that's the way it is. God is love, we know it's true. What he's done for her, he'll do for you. Just as sure a clear sky is blue, come to him and he'll prove it to you.
Mother, these stories are awesome. Yes, indeed. I'm with you. There's no end to what God can do. Do you have a story of Jesus too?
I am Salome, and yes, I do. On the same day as Elizabeth, I was sick and nigh unto death.
Oh, 2 in 1 day?
Tell him all about it, Salome.
My father, Jairus by name,
The synagogue ruler?
the same, went to find Jesus in Galilee and asked him to come and heal me.
Did he heal you, Salome?
He came, he was on his way, but I died. I passed away.
You died? You passed away?
Oh, that's not all. That's not the end.
Jesus spoke the words and I live again.
So you see, God is love and that's the way it is.
God is love and that's the way it is.
Wow! That's incredible! I bet you have a story to tell.
I met Jesus beside a well. He spoke to my life and kept me from hell. Abundant living water, he said, would flow.
Where is this water? I want to know.
Here within you, if you'll only believe. Believe on him and you will receive.
God has touched us in a major way, and that's why we all can say,
God is love and that's the way it is.
God is love.